Hey there, and welcome to the Everwell Way podcast. I'm so glad you are here. If you are a woman who refuses to let bladder leaks slow you down, whether you are running marathons, chasing toddlers, or simply living your fullest life, this podcast is for you. I'm Dr. Juhi Patel, a holistic pelvic floor physical therapist. You know who you are. You're active, you're ambitious, and you're not about to let something like bladder leak dictates what you wear, where you go, or how you move. Each week, I'll be sharing practical tips, breaking down the myths, and bringing you expert insights on everything from exercise modification to emotional wellness, hormones to habits, and so much more. Because when one area of your life is affected, it ripples into everything else. Your relationships, your confidence, your career, your ability to show up as the woman you want to be. Let's dive in.
Okay, so it's 6:45 on Thanksgiving morning and you are standing in your kitchen in your sports bra and running shorts staring at a race bib. You paid for the bib, 25, maybe $30. You told your running friends you would meet them at the starting line. You have been looking forward to this, or at least you thought you were looking forward to this. But right now, you're negotiating with yourself. Maybe I'm just not feeling it today. I didn't sleep well. I, just, I should stay home and help with the turkey. But we both know that's not what this is really about. Because somewhere between mile 1 and mile 2, you know exactly what's going to happen. You will feel it, that leak, that moment where your body betrays you in the most humiliating way possible. And you spend the rest of the race, if you will ever even finish it, hyper focused on whether anyone behind you can see the wet spot, whether you should just walk, whether you should have worn black shorts instead of gray. So you do what you have been doing for months now. You pick up your phone, you text your friends, not feeling great. You guys just go ahead and you spend Thanksgiving morning on the couch, scrolling through everyone else's race photos, watching your former running crew celebrate at the finish line with the medals and the pumpkin spice lattes, mourning the runner you used to be. If that hits you right in the chest, if you just thought, oh my God, is she in my head right now? This episode is for you. In today's episode, let's talk about what you are really giving up when you skip that race, and more importantly, let's talk about how to get it back. So, here's the thing nobody talks about when we talk about your pelvic floor issues. We talk about leaking like it's just inconvenient, like it's annoying, like, oh, wear a pad, problem solved. But that's not what this is. When you stop running because you're afraid of leaking, you're not just skipping a workout, you're losing a piece of your identity. For so many of the women I work with, runners, especially running, isn't just exercise, it's therapy. It's where you solve problems. It's where you feel powerful. It's where you remember who you are outside of being someone's mom, someone's partner, someone's employee. It's where you feel like you. And when that gets taken away, not by an injury you can rehab, not by a training mistake you can fix, but by something that feels completely out of control, it's devastating. You are not just missing the turkey trot, you're missing that pre race buzz where your heart's pounding and you are psyching yourself up. The finish line feeling, that I did it movement that carries you through the entire day, the post race coffee with your running crew, where you believe every mile, the proof that you still have it, that you're still that person. And listen, I know you have probably tried to make peace with this. I know you have told yourself it's fine. I can do other workouts. At least I can still walk. This is just what happens after kids, but that doesn't make it hurt less. Does it? Because here's what I need you to hear. You're not broken. You're not weak. And this isn't just what happens. Your body isn't the problem. The problem is that nobody taught your body how to run with the changes it's been through, and that we can fix. Now let's talk about why running is so hard on your pelvic floor. All right, let's get into the mechanics for a second because understanding why this is happening is the first step to fixing it. Running is basically the perfect storm for your pelvic floor. First, impact force. Every time your foot hits the ground, you're creating 2 to 3 times your body weight in force. That force has to go somewhere. In your pelvic floor, it's catching all of it over and over and over. And that's a lot to ask of any muscle system, especially one that's been through pregnancy, delivery, years of holding tension, or just chronic disconnection. The second one, breathing patterns. When you run, especially when you are pushing hard, what happens to your breath? It gets choppy, shallow. You start breathing, holding, and every time you hold your breath, you create that downward pressure right onto your pelvic floor. It's like someone is standing on the top of a trampoline that's already holding too much weight. The third, glute activation. Stay with me here. Your glutes and your pelvic floor are supposed to work together. They are the part of the same team. But for a lot of women, especially postpartum, or if you have been sitting a lot, or if you have been compensating for weak glutes for years, those glutes have basically checked out. So your pelvic floor is trying to do its own job, plus your glutes job, plus manage all the impact force and breath pressure. No wonder it's struggling. So when we say you are leaking when you run, what we are really saying is your pelvic floor is being asked to do a job it was never meant to do alone. This isn't about weakness. This isn't about doing more Kegels. This is about coordination. This is about retraining the entire system. Your breath, your core, your glutes, your pelvic floor to work together the way they are supposed to. I had a client, we will call her D. It's a 4 hour marathoner, like serious runner. After her second kid, she couldn't run a mile without leaking. Not even half a mile. She told me, I feel like my running career is over. She was 36-year old. We didn't make her stronger. We made her smarter. We retrained the timing, the coordination, the breath patterns, the glute activation. 6 weeks later, she ran 5 miles dry. 3 months later, she ran a half marathon. Her body didn't need to be fixed, it needed to be retaught. And that's what I want you to understand. Your running career isn't over, your body just needs a better game plan. Okay, so let's get practical because I don't just want you to understand this, I want you to do something about it. I'm going to teach you a 3 minute free run sequence that you can do before every single run. This is going to prime your system. This is going to get your pelvic floor, your glutes, your breath, and your core all talking to each other before you take that first step. Are you ready? Here we go. Step 1, breath reset. Stand tall, feet hip width apart. Hands on your ribs. Inhale through your nose. Slow, deep. Filling your ribs out to the side and your belly. As you inhale, let your pelvic floor soften. Let it expand like you're making space. Exhale through your mouth, slow and controlled. As you exhale, feel your ribs knit back together, your belly drawn in, and your pelvic floor gently lift. Not clenching, not squeezing, just a soft, natural lift. Do this for about 8 to 10 breaths. What you're doing here, you're reconnecting your breath to your pelvic floor. You're teaching your body that your pelvic floor moves with your breath. It's not just locked in place. Step 2, glute activation. Get into a mini squat. Gently bend your knees, hips back, hands on your hips or out in front of you. Now squeeze your glutes like you're holding a $20 bill between your butt cheeks and someone is trying to steal it. Hold for 3 seconds and release. Repeat 10 times. As you squeeze, think about your tailbone reaching down and your sit bones widening. You should feel this in your glutes, not your hamstrings, not your lower back. What you are doing here, you're waking up your glutes. You're reminding them that they have a job to do. And when your glutes turn on, the pelvic floor gets back up. Step 3, the pelvic floor timing drill. Stay in that squat position. Inhale, soften your pelvic floor. Exhale, lift your pelvic floor and squeeze your glutes at the same time. Inhale, soften everything. Exhale, lift and squeeze together. Do this about 8 to 10 times before run. What you are doing here, you're training coordination. You're teaching your pelvic floor and glutes to fire together. That's the magic. That's what most runners are missing. That's it. 3 minutes before every run. And here's what I want you to notice. You might feel different on your run. You might feel more stable, more connected. You might notice your pelvic floor isn't working quite as hard because your glutes are finally pulling their weight. You might not leak or you might leak less. And even if it's not perfect the first time, even if you still have some leaking, you are retraining the pattern. You are building new coordination. And that's what's going to get you back to running freely. Listen, if you're a woman who runs or used to run or wants to run again, I need you to hear this. You don't have to accept this. You don't have to wear a pad on every run. You don't have to plan your routes around bathrooms. You don't have to skip races because you are terrified of what might happen at mile 2. You don't have to give up the thing that makes you feel like you. Your body isn't done. It's not broken. It doesn't need to be fixed. It just needs better support, better coordination, a better game plan. And that's exactly what I do. I help women, runners especially, get back to moving freely, confidently, without fear. Not by doing endless kegels, not by just strengthening, but by retraining the entire system to work the way it was designed to. So here is what I want you to do. If you're listening to this and thinking, okay, I'm ready to actually do something about this, try that 3-minute reset before your next run. Just try it. See how it feels. Notice what changes. And if you want more, if you're ready for a real plan, personalized to your body, your goals, and your running, I would love to work with you. Details are in the show notes because here's the truth. Next Thanksgiving, you could be standing at the starting line, not just hoping you'll make it through, not wondering if you'll leak, but knowing that your body has got you.
Okay, friend, before you hit pause and move on with your day, can we talk about something real quick? If you have been doing Kegel and you're still dealing with leaks, I need you to hear this. It's not because you're not trying hard enough. It's because your pelvic floor doesn't need more tension. It needs to learn how to let go. I know that sounds counterintuitive, but stick with me. I created something specifically for you. It's called Before You Do Another Kegel, the 3-minute calm cool reset that actually works to stop leaks. And yes, it's completely free. It's a guided audio practice, literally takes 3 minutes, that teaches your body how to release the tension that's actually causing the leaks. No more gripping, no more trying to hold it all together. Just calm, confident movement that actually works. You can grab it right now from my show notes. Seriously, do it before your next run, before you lift your kids, or honestly, just do it right now. It takes just 3 minutes. That's all I'm asking. And listen, if today's episode resonated with you, I would love for you to hit subscribe so we can keep doing this together. I have got so many more tools, tips, and truth bombs coming your way, and I don't want you to miss a single one. Thank you so much for being here, for showing up for yourself, and for trusting me with your story. You deserve to move through life without limits, and I'm so honored to be the part of your journey. Now go out there and move with confidence, my friend. I'll catch you on the next episode of The Everwell Way.